23 kilo. Get ready! Around this plate. Literally speechless. 23 kilo mirror from Balaton.
You were fishing at 500 metres out, it's a long, long way.
Hello and welcome, my name is Jan Dadak, and it has been already a year ever since we've last time been to Balaton, and it is the day when we are getting ready once again for this amazing competition that IBCC 2023 is. It will be fourth year for us when we are joining this competition with our Trakker team, representing the brand, on this biggest competition, in the world, that is on this amazing lake that Balaton is, that is actually 72 kilometers long and on average 7 kilometers wide. So it has got amazing size of nearly 60,000 hectares. And as there is 250 teams joining, it's really the biggest competition in the world. And the competition is going to take 7 days. Today we're on Thursday. We're leaving our Malacky headquarters, where we're currently here, and we're going to Lake Balaton. It is going to take us about 3.5 hours drive. Then we do the registration, we check into the hotel, we're going to enjoy the evening, and then tomorrow there is a draw which is going to put us into one of the pegs. Hopefully a winning peg. Obviously the draw is very important for us, but we need to draw something good, and I think we will be in a good place there. So yeah, stay tuned with us, and we will be back with more. Thursday evening, and after about 3.5 hours we have arrived to the banks of a magnificent Lake Balaton. We did the registration straight away. It was really quick, really well organized, and we did the first draw. The first draw tells you how far the line out of 255 teams you are going to draw on Friday around 4 o'clock, which is then the main draw, which tells you to which peg it sends you for the remainder of the competition, which is very, very important part of the whole thing, because the peg is really a key to success or a failure. During that, after we registered, we have taken pictures. Each member of the team have taken pictures, because during the live feed in the evening of every day, it's very professionally done. It looks like really a professional event, like a football event or something, where whenever they mention a team, your names pop up together with your pictures, and yeah, it's been really good. We've met a lot of friends that we haven't seen for a long time, and so now we're gonna check into the hotel, have a bit of a rest, a couple of beers with the friends, and then we will see what's going on tomorrow.
Friday morning, one of the most exciting days of the whole IBCC. Everybody was real high in their energy because of the draw. All of the anglers were really excited to see where they ended up on the immense Balaton Lake. It's a really important day, how you end up in the whole competition. And I saw the prize table and it just blew my mind. It's insane the amount of money that this competition is giving away each year. And the organization is just perfectly done. The day before, with the registration, we drawed number 80. So you just have to wait till the presenter calls your number, go to the stage, pick your lucky ball, and then hopefully we will end up in a good swim. The first thing after the draw is always checking where your swim exactly is. Because there are 250 swims, it's impossible to know everything out of your head, which swim is which area. After the draw, everybody was happy and all of the teams gathered together, from England to Kazakhstan. It's insane the amount of people that join this competition.
Draw's done, peg 47. Yeah. In Balaton terms, not that far from where we were last year. In normal terms, it is quite far. It's miles away, but in Balaton terms, it's a similar area on the northern bank.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're happy with that.
Yes, definitely. We're in between teams. We've got two teams to the left, one team to the right. We'll see how it goes. When it comes to it, it's about 1.5 hours drive from where we are, so it's early start tomorrow. We start prepping the swim around 7 o'clock, and then the competition starts around 12. So we'll know when we see how it looks, you know, there, and you know, it looks like there should be fish around, so
I'm sure there'll be
that's
fish.
good. Plus, you know, it's a fishable swim. You know, it's not knee deep, and you know all that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
That'll
We'll
be
keep
good.
you posted.
It'll be really good.
Right, so it's Friday morning. We are on our way to the pack, and currently we're passing around this place in Alsace, where it's been the first competition that we have joined in 2019. That's the place where we have caught the biggest fish of the competition. Then first year we've been here, 26 kilos. Caught it midweek after everyone told us that the draw was absolutely horrendous and that we have got no chance for anything. But it just shows you that it's not over until it's over. So we ended up with our hands raised on the podium with the biggest fish prize. So it's good memories here. We're about 10 minutes away from our swim currently, and as we're passing, I've seen the swim, you know, where we did the second place last year. So quickly to stop and, you know, have a look. It's absolutely great to come back here and relive a bit of the good memories from last year, which, you know, is as well a bit of horrors when it comes to the amount of sort of fish and the work that we had to put in. But yeah, it definitely put a smile on your face to remember the great moments. And the last morning when we realized that we've ended up second overall, and you know, we celebrated here, and it was just absolutely beautiful. After an hour and a half of drive through rural villages around Balaton, we've arrived into our swim, back 47. It looks sort of okay. We're here, it's a big sort of grass field. So now we have to unload everything out of the car, sort it all, prepare the boats, and the competition starts at 12. The entrance into the water is quite nice, and the swim is a bit more sort of natural, I would put it, than, you know, fishing from beaches and, you know, people's gardens and whatever, which you do, or, you know, like city parks and whatever. So that's definitely quite nice. There's still some locals fishing around and that, but yeah, the swim looks, you know, nice and comfortable. So that's definitely a good start. So we unpack everything, prepare everything, and, you know, we'll be ready for the start at 12. So we finished the prep of the swim, boat checks done, so we're ready. Get on the water, search the whole swim, find the right places, put the rods out. We ain't rushing anything because that's not a part of our tactic. A lot of teams do, they get the rods ready straight away, you know, without knowing what's in front of them, you know, how to fish it, what rigs to use, etc, 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 just to put them in very quick and whatever, which may pay off in a, you know, short term, but what we're looking for is a, you know, week of, you know, solid fishing. So we put the time in, we find the right spots, you know, we place them in, you know, correctly, we bait them up correctly, and make sure that everything is ready then for it to kick off and to continue. Okay, so all the rods are in now, and we believe the action is quite close, because when we're looking for the spots, and you know, we took our time as we always do,
Yep.
you know, to really find the right spots to put the rigs, you know, there, and you know, I think we did a pretty good job. You know, we're not trying to always just check it there and, you know, wait and see, and you know, have them there and then, you know, second guessing ourselves, you know, as it gets dark and, you know, all that. So and as well we've seen some fish.
Yeah, it's
Obviously.
great. Very
Great.
encouraging to see some fish.
Yeah.
Really exciting. It's going to happen.
There are some things that people ask us through Instagram and, you know, all that of like, you know, what rigs are we using, how they're different to how we normally fish and whatever. So if you would touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite unusual. Agricultural rigs, you know, really simple. People, you know, are quite surprised when they see them, but the lake bed's very soft, so they're quite long rigs. Yeah, there's not much to it really. The leads themselves, we've already.
And not leads.
They're not. Well, they're not actually not leads. No, they're concrete weights, large diameter concrete weights. Okay, you couldn't cast them, but dropping them from a boat, they're perfect for this environment. A really soft lake bed. The long rigs, the leads help combat that.
Regarding baiting, you know, what we did was it wasn't, you know, too much to start
just a little bit to get started.
Yeah. As well as because we've seen fish.
Yeah.
We're trying to, you know, catch them as they come and, you know, start to work the swim.
That's
right. All the way.
Yeah.
You know, because you can never pull it out, can you?
No, that's right. And we've got a week to go. We're restricted to 100 kilo for the week.
On Balaton, let's face it, there isn't the amount of bait that would keep the fish, you know, in your spot.
No.
That's impossible. We've seen it before. They clean it up, you know, and they just move on.
Very quickly. Might as well take the bites when they come.
Yeah.
And work on the next one there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's looking good for going into the first night. Really happy with what we've done.
Plus, you know, really the confidence is there because we've seen, you know, some really good fish.
That's right.
As well, not very far.
Hopefully we'll be seeing them in the net very soon.
Yes. I would guess that, you know, it is definitely happening.
Yeah.
You know, tonight. It just depends when.
Yeah.
Not if.
It's going to happen, yeah. It's going to happen.
Definitely going to happen.
Sadly enough, we blanked the first night. It was really weird because there was definitely fish in the area. But today the wind has turned and is blowing into our pack. So the confidence was really high to get a bite during the daytime. Let's see what a day brings.
Right, so it's Sunday evening and it's my pleasure to introduce another member of our team, Xavier aka Wildboar. Just caught us first fish, and what a first fish that is. Got it from the same spot where he lost the fish today around noon time. It was mega battle. It was mega exciting when we were watching it from the drone as Bas was filming it, and you know, we were cheering for him, and then he went into the net and it was just f***ing amazing. So tell us about the fish.
Yeah, first carp for team. Mega fish, 5 strong and 90.5 kilos.
After returning the beautiful mirror of Radek of 19.5 kilos, the confidence was really high and the guys decided to redo all of the other rods just before the end of the day. The confidence was really high for the second night. This competition lasts for a week, so no rushing to get on the scoreboard as high as possible in the first day. Just build it up slowly and hopefully it will progress along the week. Let's see what a second night in the competition will bring us. Sunday night. It finally kicked off. Between 2 and 3 in the morning, all of the rods went off. In total, the guys landed 4 carp in a row. Happy days. About the competition side of things, the marshals also work at night. You have to call the marshals when you're landing more than 3 fish in a row and then they come straight towards your swim to weigh in the fish. With almost 50 kilos, not a bad result in only a feeding spell of 2 hours.
How was last night? Short on sleep, but high on carp. Yeah, it was a very productive night, but we will need some sleep today. We've got 3 more fish to weigh in. I think we weighed in 4 during the night, about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock time, and then 1 yesterday afternoon as well. So things are looking much better, much more promising than the first few hours. We're back in the game. Cool. This one was landed just a short while ago. Jan had a double take. He was out in the boat already playing 1 fish, and then the other rod went off like a steam train, so we had to dash out, pick up the other fish, and this was the result. What a fish. Fantastic. So this is the last of the fish for the morning. So we've had 8 fish in approximately 12 hours. Very productive time. Desperately need some sleep, but really happy. These small fish, only fish over 5 kilo count for the competition. This one's just over 6 kilo, so it's a good weigher, and it will help us hopefully move up the leaderboard a little bit. But fantastic. Hopefully many more, men.
And now, go sleep!
The boys definitely wanted to go to sleep, but after 2 hours the action started again. When you're fishing a competition, you just can't stop fishing. You need every minute and every kilo for the best end result.
Legend of the competition, Ben Wales.
Yeah.
Here he is,
Machine!
here he is again, ladies and gentlemen.
This is as happy as it gets. Cloud 9.
No sleep.
Top of the world. No, in all seriousness though, any fish over 5 kilo that counts.
One.
Right, so the day is going much better than yesterday when we were at 0 yesterday, but now takes keep on coming. There are some better fish in the mix as well, like this one, which was a bit over 13 kilos, and yeah, the weather is much better, so it turned into a very different thing from the first day.
During the rest of the day, the fish just kept coming. It was really kicking off. With 3 fish in a row again, it was just a matter of repeating the process over and over again to get as much kilos as possible. It was only the afternoon and there were already 13 fish on the bank in less than 24 hours. Then the weather changed quite dramatically and it started raining, but the fish didn't really seem to care that much. But the guys just keep pushing it, even with a big lack of sleep. The average size of the fish kept growing. With fish over 15 kilo, it was a really eventful day. You could see us climbing up the scoreboard really fast.
You only have to film us. It's fun, they say. Balaton competition. Really fun. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you!
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is the most hard-working man of all of us. Without him, we will be starving to death.
All the fish will be gone.
Yes, yes. Take your moment, man. Wales, the man without sleep. Don't go on your telly.
It's Monday evening, it just stopped raining after a whole day of rain, and it's been a mega hectic day, but we've really enjoyed it. It was really windy, the wind was coming in our direction, it pushed some fish to us, so we're catching fish ever since basically 24 hours ago with catching them all the way through the night and all the way through the day as well, so it changed the scenery for us quite dramatically. And now there was another change of wind. As you can see, it's flat calm currently. The wind is now pushing in the other direction, but fish are still in the area. I've caught fish about 30 minutes ago. Ben just had another one, so we're still rolling, and you know, we are thinking that the night is going to be really productive once again. So we're ready, and you know, we'll go for it.
I own this place.
And yes, definitely, Jan was completely right. There was still a lot of fish in the area. Around 9:30, the total weight of the fish was over 180 kilo, and in total 18 fish. Everybody knows as well, we are not going to get a lot of sleep this night. I'll put my head down for the rest of the night and wish the guys good luck. The guys woke me up around 7 because the masters were there for the weighing for the captures of the last night. It was insane, the amount of carp that the guys catch during the night. They bumped up their scores from 180 kilo to a mind-blowing 329 kilo, and in total 32 carp. Just insane. The last weighing moment was 10 o'clock on Monday evening, and then the guys were standing on 180 kilo. They almost doubled their scores in less than 10 hours.
As you can tell by my eyes, we had really hectic night. We slept probably about 2 hours, if really, but it was mega night. We had all together, I think, 16 or 17 takes. So one fish that didn't count, and yeah, it propelled us, you know, quite high when it comes to the section. And the catch rate, if it lasts like that, is going to definitely put us, you know, right up there. We've jumped from being, you know, very down all the ranks, you know, now to the top 20 around, give or take. So it was definitely a mega night for us. And ever since the last weigh-in, which was at about 7 in the morning, we caught another 4 fish, and one of them is really special. It's a proper big one that Mr. Wildboar managed to catch not that long ago. So we'll have a look at that fish very shortly, and yeah, it's looking really good, really good. Right, so this is the biggest fish so far, one of 4 we caught this morning. Mr. Boar made it happen, and yeah, it's 20.6 kilos, 20.5 kilos, around that. Super result. Currently we stand around 25th approximately, so now we still have got this fish and other 3 to weigh in, so that should pop us to about 20th or whatever, and we keep on rolling. So yeah, mega result. The first 36 hours we've lost really a lot, but if we continue catching like that, it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I'm so very happy. This is my biggest fish on Balaton.
I run this place.
We could be heroes. Yeah. Woo.
Nice carps.
Yeah, it's considerable size. Put it that way.
My mind's a little bit wiser, my soul's a little bit higher.
I'm literally speechless. 23 kilo mirror from Balaton. It's my second biggest Balaton carp actually. The biggest is 26 common that I've caught in 2019. This is now my second fish and the biggest mirror from Balaton. Mega. Oh, it was mega. In the wind, in the waves. It was really full of adrenaline and, you know, we were buzzing after we've landed it. So yeah, superb. Beast.
Your touch just like a healer, your love from so much deeper.
Why am I reeling in? I'm attached to a, I guess, carp, and it's because there is the second level of storm or weather warning or whatever, which is shown by beacons all around the lake that are flashing rapidly. At this time you cannot go out with the boat to land the fish, put the rods out and whatsoever, so there is a boat ban. That's the reason why I had to take the rod and play the fish from the bank, which is a bit less than ideal, so we're fishing at about 500 meters, but you know, that's what we need to do.
Never, never leave, darling, I will always be by your
Right, so second take in a very quick succession, just as we were landing the first carp. The band's taken care of. My second rod ripped off, and I'm in once again. Yeah, buddy! I run this place.
Luckily, all of the rods were in just before the boat ban. All of the rods went off. In total, landed 3 and lost 1. Believe me, it's a hell of a long way when you have to reel in 500 meters of line. They prepared a casting rod as well, but that really didn't go to plan. Eh, Radek? Luckily enough, the boat ban was lifted only half an hour after recording this. All of the rods were in, only in 30 minutes time after the boat ban was lifted. The first rods already did go off instantly, so the fish was still there on the spot. The weather conditions looked prime, so we prepared ourselves for another busy night ahead of us.
We had so little.
After a really busy day, the night started already really good. In the beginning of the night, the takes started coming again, and we all knew it was going to be a hectic night. The air pressure dropped right down and the wind had activated all of the carp in our sector. All of the guys were running on only a couple of hours of sleep each day, so you have to imagine how these guys are feeling.
You have father to phone. You knew these days, and you made the call. Our favor that won't be returned. A gift that you never deserved.
The next morning I couldn't believe my eyes. There were 7 slings already waiting for the marshals to weigh them. It was just a matter of repeating the process over and over again. During the marshals were there for weighing in the fish, the rods kept going. So the guys were just reeling in carp and weighing them at the same time. On a total number of 10 fish in only a short matter of time. It was really mind-blowing to see how much energy these guys have. Catching 10 fish in only a short matter of time and bump up their scores really high again. There wasn't a single moment without a rod in the water. When the guys gets a fish, they instantly place the rod back and then go back to the bank to secure the fish in a weighing sling.
I dare to hold you up. You have further to fall. You knew this.
The boat ben again. So we got 3 rods long way. We've casted out one. There was already take on it for the boat ben. Now one of the long rods have gone, so just like yesterday, playing them back from the long distance. There isn't that many snags, although I've half snagged the fish yesterday, but I was lucky and managed to sort of get it out. But yeah, fingers crossed, managed to navigate them back from the distance. If we hear any ends in the landing net. Sun's out, so I've got my obligatory hat on, not to burn my ears once again. And yeah, continue rolling. So we've got Wednesday just afternoon, it's boat ben, and we had 3 takes on the rods that were out long way. We landed all, so definitely quite nice, and we've casted something out. So yeah, the chances are a bit slimmer, but we're just waiting. We've got everything ready, all the rigs and all the rods and everything, and we're just waiting for the lift of the boat ben, and we will be right back to catch more. Later on, we are going to talk a bit more in detail finally of our rigs and tactics that we're using here successfully, I would say. So we previously mentioned we're going to cover a bit more about rigs and tactic now, because we haven't talked about it as yet. So when it comes to rigs that we're using, very simple, I would put it, simple and reliable. That's what you need. You tie in loads of rigs, as you know very well, Ben.
Absolutely.
Throughout the competition, because we don't want to take the chance, even though majority is perfectly good. It's really important to have it,
simple,
pristine and great,
functional
every time. So yeah, what are we using there?
A coated braid throughout, size 4 wide gape hook, anti-tangle sleeve, a kicker, a little bit of tubing on the back of the hook just to hold the hair in place, a long hair with 2 18mm baits or 20mm baits, wrapped in paste. The bait is for partly to avoid some of the smaller fish, but also we believe it helps with the hooking of the larger fish, that it's a large object in the mouth, plenty of gap between the bait and the hook.
Harder to get rid of, really.
Yeah, definitely harder to eject.
Yeah.
And I mentioned we're fishing at 500 metres out. It's a long way.
Oh, it is. For the indication purposes, we as well use floating braid.
Yes.
Now in 0.25 diameter all the way through.
A really fine braid to help with the capacity of the reels.
Yes,
the distance.
absolutely. Yeah, and the tactic so far is working for us. We have missed the first 30 hours. We didn't have fish. That is now incredibly hard to sort of claw that deficit back.
Trying to catch back up.
It's really hard, but we're trying our best. Just without.
Let's keep catching these and progress as much as we can.
Yeah, let's do that.
And of course the tactics still worked for the guys. In total they caught 5 fish during the night, which made their total captures 638 kilogram, and in total 60 fish in only 4 nights of fishing.
Number 61.
Yeah. And now?
Yeah.
62.
We're less than 20 hours to go in the competition. We had a couple of fish this morning, been a lot quieter through the night, though he did pick up some smaller fish that we can't weigh in. Only fish over 5 kilos count. This one's 8 kilos. The weather conditions slightly improved, bit of colour, so hopefully we can get a few more fish before it finishes 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Let's go to the last day.
Right, so it's Thursday, just about the noon time. There is basically less than 20 hours towards the end of the competition, and we are currently keep on catching it. Slow down a bit, but it's slowed down around the whole lake. So we keep on going, keep on catching them, bit slower rate, but you know we keep them coming, and we're basically going about some good place within the section itself. But it's basically just 2 packs down this way. It isn't a few hundred meters, it is actually a few kilometers. But there are the guys from our Czech Trakker team, Ruda and Robert, who are currently in the lead of the competition. They've caught more than a ton of carp ever since the start, and they've managed to break basically like every record that there was, and they caught more than 500 kilo of fish within one single day. Nobody understands how they did it, but they did it. And it's absolutely amazing. And because I remember how we felt sort of the day before the end of competition, where last year we were fighting for the second place really, and the lack of sleep, the exhaustion and everything takes a big toll. And it's sometimes only the things where somebody comes and gives you a bit of the support and appreciation, there is something that keeps you going and makes you achieve the goal. So that's exactly what we are going to do now. We're going to visit them without telling them before, so a surprise, and we'll see how they go in, and we will give them some love and some appreciation. Alright, so we've arrived to the pack 49, which is currently in the lead. It's our friends from the Czech Trakker part, and yeah, me with Miss Robert. And so,
Right.
how are you feeling? How it's going?
We are fine, but a little bit tired. But we have tonight about 4 hours of sleep. I think it's enough to get ready to battle. And we are enjoying.
The second team currently behind you is about 100 kilos. It's good enough gap if it keeps going and if you keep catching carp. Yes, so.
I think it's enough. 100 kilos is enough.
Okay. So we wish you very good luck, and bring it home. Bring it home.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's what day is it? It's Thursday afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon. Basically the last full day. It's the afternoon. The wind picked up, and just as it was at its strongest, we thought, there ain't that many takes from the small fish and everything. Something good should come. And just as I finished that thought, looking at the waves banging me boat against them rocks, the rod went. And this was on the end. Fucking up. Yeah. Hey! Epic battle in the waves and everything. Yeah.
What a carp.
What a carp. 20.8 kilos. Yeah, it looked absolutely massive when I was landing it. It's got like brutal shoulders. It's missing a bit of a belly, so we caught him too early. He didn't have time to eat. Everything was there, but yeah, mega, superb. And wild boar is out with something, so hopefully he brings something similar. It will be massive. Woohoo!
The prize of the Balkan.
Yeah, the golden bar of Balkan. We're not on Balkan at all, but yeah, mega.
Balaton,
Balaton gold. Second 20 kilo fish at 23 kilo mirror and now 21 kilo common. Nice.
Definitely.
Last night. We'll be seeing you. Send your grandpa.
Let's go, Jan.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Well, boy. Well, boy.
Yeah.
Do you love life?
Yeah.
Do you love carp? Yeah. Do you love black bass?
I love her socks.
Yeah. As you could see, we had loads of fun during this filming trip. On the day that I arrived, I instantly get a nickname. I introduce myself as Bass, and then they call me Black Bass. Same thing with Ben Wales. It's the old Walesman or Benzine. But it's the same thing that I was constantly calling them, oh, everybody's from the Balkan. So it was just lots of fun and banter around. The vibes were good around the whole lake of Balaton. Every pack that I visited, all of the guys were really nice to us. It's just really lovely to be there on the bank and to witness it all. And to see the guys having fun, catching fish and spending some good time with my colleagues. The guys had caught almost 700 kilos of carp and 65 fish in total. Let's hope for the last night that bring us some other carp so we can still make chance of winning the section prize.
Okay, let's go!
That's my fate. Prefer to make mistakes. Only just realize it's not about the race. And I got time to kill, no one to feel disgrace. In this world full of hate, not aching. I got shit to build, I'm making. You're not part of the creation. Kinda strange these situations. Got me pausing, hesitation. Time to think, not celebration. Kinda strange these situations. Never changing, all the imbalance remaining.
Don't ever change to unbalanced state. You're still with me. I can't let you.
It's Friday morning, the competition is just over. We're weighing our very last fish. We've caught overall 73 fish with combined weight over 750 kilos, which managed to get us to the second place in our section itself. Our friends from Czech Trakker team won the competition with more than 1,300 kilos of fish, and absolutely incredible result. Broke several records, more than 500 kilos in a day, which is absolutely unbelievable. So mega congrats to them, and now we've got the task of breaking everything down, packing it all up and moving to Sheer Fork for the prize giving. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed something slightly different than we normally do, and we'll see you next time. Yay!
Go, baby board. Go. Hey, winner! Hey!
Trakker team.
Have a smile, man. Have a smile, man. You're happy.